to the Extra Medium Show.
Yo,
We're back.
welcome to another episode of the Extra Medium Show.
Yes, sir.
I'm Corey.
I'm Alex.
Don't worry about that guy.
Thanks.
I'm just kidding. That's shame.
AKA Mr. Chocolate Lips. Whatever you can take that whatever way you want to take that.
We know the truth.
Yeah. Which brings us into our subject for today. Hollywood monsters.
Monsters. Now, what do you mean by
Monsters.
monsters?
Yeah, let's clarify that.
I don't know.
Like, are we talking just like, you know, theoretical monsters or like real monsters?
Bro, why are you always trying to
No, like
Right. No, we're talking
snakes
about
on a
monsters.
plane.
No.
Okay,
Those
so
are snakes.
okay, but
Yeah.
What
Like
you mean?
a big ass python.
I'm talking like Predator.
Okay, like that's why I wanted clarification.
like a non-natural
Yeah.
monster?
yeah, that's why theoretical.
Okay.
Supernatural, some might say.
Okay.
Ultra natural.
Okay, what comes to mind when you think of monster movie?
I like Cloverfield.
Okay.
I'd say. I mean, is an alien a like? Is that about?
See, I don't think so.
It's
I don't-
well,
Was it defined as an alien?
not in the first.
Not in the
Cloverfield.
first one. So when I watched it originally, I didn't think it was
I guess
an alien.
we'll allow it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? There's no rules.
I'm
here.
lying. That's not even. It's just. It took me a second to realize what the number one monster is. Anyways, Godzilla
Yeah.
can't not be.
Yeah.
I think Predator.
You think so?
For me, I think Predator.
When I think
But
Predator,
Predator
I
is
think
an
of a
alien.
person.
Predator is an alien.
Yeah.
Well, then there's Alien versus Predator. So why?
Oh no, I'm thinking
What is
okay.
Predator?
I don't know what he is.
Yeah, but he's also an alien. He's
Same
an
with looking up.
animorph.
What?
Look that shit up.
Is that a book?
Animorph.
Would the Terminator be a monster?
No, he's a machine.
But can machines be monsters?
No.
People can be monsters.
I mean, look at Frankenstein. He was created.
But that's a monster. That's not a machine. The Terminator
Yeah,
is metal.
yeah, he is.
The Terminator was constructed by somebody.
And in Van Helsing, he has metal fixtures in his body to
But those,
do the
that's not
electricity.
the same thing.
The bolts, that's metal.
It's not the same thing.
Okay, alright.
He's entirely made of metal. Terminator. Not the same thing.
And anger.
Not necessarily. Not in the second one. He's a good guy.
It's true. The third one's the best. I'm gonna put that out there again.
But
you,
like
you asked me for the
is Predator an alien?
Yes, he is.
He is.
Yeah.
So Alien versus Predator is a lot.
Predator is the one with the gadgets, and Alien is the one with the venom kind of acid.
For the sake of the argument, the alien in Alien is really cool.
Yeah.
Isn't the alien not really a bad guy?
I mean, he is a bad guy, but he's just an alien. He's doing what he does, So he's eating, he's
They're on his
hunting.
turf.
That's true. That's the thing with a lot of these like monster movies. It's like people. Well, sometimes, most of the time, it's people are in places they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think
It's-
about
it's-
half
it's
and half.
like-
a lot of them, the monsters take over the world.
You think so?
Like Godzilla.
I'm thinking of Shrek.
Shrek's a monster.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, he's an ogre.
Should
Yeah.
have left him alone.
That's what I'm saying. You know, or like Frankenstein. The people. Well, he
He didn't ask to be created,
right.
and it's like, and then
He was
you have
just
the
chilling.
townspeople come and kill,
Yeah.
try to kill him and stuff, and yeah.
I'm not a huge Frankenstein fan.
Oh, I love the original book by
Mary Shelley.
yeah.
Wow, nice pool.
I knew it was Shelley. I just didn't know her
I think
first
that's her
name.
name.
Yeah. But yeah, we read that in high school. It was a great book. I liked it.
I like Frankenstein. Is like Dracula a monster then?
Yeah.
What
He
about
was a
that?
vampire. He's not a monster.
He's still a monster.
That's not.
I would-
Vampires aren't monsters, bro.
I would
I'm
definitely.
talking like the Blob.
I would count vampires as monsters because you got some of the vampires from Blade. Look at them.
Those are no.
How is a vampire not a monster? They're not real.
Yeah. Well.
Watch what you say.
No, I think like when you look like especially for Halloween, like Halloween monsters, there's always a picture of a mummy, a vampire,
Frankenstein,
a werewolf. You know, those are monsters.
Yeah.
Like the Mummy, I would count a monster movie.
Yep,
I
definitely.
mean, this is up for debate. You're allowed to give your opinion. I mean, it's wrong, but you're still allowed to give your opinion.
What's a werewolf? Not a monster? See, why do you have hesitance?
I swear to God.
For a
It's an animal,
werewolf?
because it's an animal.
No, it's not.
It's not.
A werewolf is
it's
a human
humanoid.
being infected by a...
It's a humanoid.
Yeah.
But it's part animal.
A vampire is person, part bat.
Yeah,
That's true. Okay, that's true. Okay. I'll admit when I'm wrong, but I don't know that I am wrong, but
He's conceding that we might be right.
that's right.
Okay, so...
Your argument is valid.
Okay.
Although I don't think, now that when you say that, I don't think a werewolf is a monster.
Okay.
But
Okay. What about a mummy? It kills me that you have hesitance when, to me, they're all the same thing.
Yeah, question. Is a mummy and a zombie the same thing?
No. A zombie's more biological, a mummy's more mystical. Like the reason why it's back alive.
Okay.
A zombie gets like a virus,
Mm-hmm.
and a mummy is like a curse.
okay.
I can see it. Somebody asked me that question.
Do you have to be wrapped in white sheet to be a mummy?
I think it definitely adds to the effect. You have to at least come out of a sarcophagi.
Okay.
You know, you have to have that aspect to be
Is
a
that,
mummy.
wait, is sarcophagi?
I don't know. I heard it. I don't know if
a
that's like plural.
sarcophagus-
I think that's plural.
Yeah, I think because of sarcophagus.
Yeah, you're right. I heard it on TV. I tried to sound like
Yeah, but you
You
just
know-
went too far. Like
I know. I lost
you were
it.
right there.
I lost.
To be honest, I wasn't gonna question it. I
Seamus
thought it was
like,
good.
sounds good to me.
I just can't. I mean, I don't. I'm so close.
Okay, now.
No, here's my argument to that. Usually there's one inside of the other. It's like those Russian dolls.
Yeah.
There it is.
I'll allow it.
There it
Whatever,
is.
But I'm just saying.
Okay. Now, the beings in Pacific Rim, are those monsters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't finish that movie.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
But I knew there was monsters
The
in
movie
it.
sucked.
It has
I
Charlie
liked
Day
it.
in it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
liked
Charlie
it.
Day.
I
You
liked
think
it.
it sucked?
I like the
didn't
first.
finish it.
I think you
know
just
that.
hurt Seamus' feelings. a
I'm
little
sorry. I started it.
No,
Didn't
I
like
can
it.
see why
I
people
didn't
didn't
finish-
like it because it wasn't,
It was a long
what
time
they
ago.
thought it
I was
was.
a different person then.
bit. Okay.
Should give it another shot.
Yeah.
What about so we did Mummy, Werewolf. We have, what's that Michael J. Fox movie? Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
That's a
See,
monster.
I would say that's a werewolf.
I mean, he's a
Is he-
werewolf.
Yeah, he's a werewolf, isn't he?
So you're saying a werewolf isn't a monster down?
No. It's a
Oh, okay.
I'm
monster.
saying- I don't know, man. I'm saying no. A vampire and a werewolf are not monsters. That's my opinion. But
I feel like that's the definition of
I don't think so.
yeah.
I think tremors.
Oh yeah, definitely. Are they monsters or are they prehistoric beings?
Those are monsters.
Because they dated them to the Cretaceous period or something like that.
To
Is
the
that
what?
right?
Yeah,
To the what?
Cretaceous period.
I don't know. I don't know if you're right or wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of the oldest periods in. You know.
Well, so if tremors are, then Jurassic Park is?
No, I'm not saying like it. Are they? Because I mean, they're
So
they're
you're
fake.
saying-
They're fake because obviously there's nothing that's ever lived that were similar.
Is Tremors the movie where they spray themselves with the fire extinguisher?
Yes, that's Tremors too.
Yeah, let's see that.
I've never seen either of them.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Dude,
such
They
good
look
movies.
scary.
One,
Yeah, they are,
one
but-
and
well,
two
they're
are
not scary. They're
1 and 2
You know
are
they're
very
not
good.
gonna die.
After that, they go downhill.
Is
Yeah.
it like
That's a-
Eight-Legged Freaks? Like the same premise?
they're worms.
No,
Well, yeah, no, I get like.
no, like there's
Is that a monster movie?
8-Legged Freaks.
Yeah.
Monster spider.
Yeah, I would say
mean,
so.
they're giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
But no, I wouldn't say it's the same premise because these are like stuff that been hibernating or fossilized and they come back to life. Whereas 8-Legged Freaks, toxic spills into this lake and this guy feeds the insects to his pet spiders and then they grow. And
The tremors are awesome though. They come
mhm.
up, big old worms and they come up.
in the first one,
They're heat seeking.
You know that shit's like happening right now. Not that, but like the ice caps are melting.
Yeah,
and
like-
there's shit in the ice.
Yeah, they
that's
just bring
being,
back like worms.
Yeah, that are like
In Russia
millions
for
of
the
years
first time.
old. Nah,
Yeah.
maybe not that old, but they're old as fuck.
Yeah.
And there's like new like gases and stuff being released, and it's not good.
So the worms are still alive?
Yeah, they brought one back.
Really?
Yeah, because
Why can't they do it with people? You find people frozen all the time and you can't bring them back.
I think
because
the
worms
closer you are to
uh,
a single cell organism,
Yeah.
I'm not saying a
It-
worm is a single
Also,
cell.
I don't
Right.
think
But-
It's
worms
closer.
have
I get
like
what you're
brain stems and
I
stuff
get it.
like that, so it's
Alright,
less.
alright, I'm
productive.
stupid. I'm
Complex.
stupid. Alright, guys. It's okay.
No. But yeah, the first Tremors is about the worms, and then the second Tremors is about they morph into the heat-seeking two-legged ones. So it's interesting.
Oh, yeah, okay. Because I was getting
First one they do
confused. I was
off
thinking it
the
was
sound.
Predator.
Yeah, the first one they do off sound through the ground, and yeah, they try to get away.
The
but-
second one, they like see heat. You know what I mean? So they all spray themselves.
So they
with fire
evolved
extinguishers.
Yeah.
into a better
the,
predator.
Yeah, the worms give birth to the new generation, and yeah, they evolved into being able to go up on land. And,
There's a lot of those movies. There's
Yeah.
like 9 or 10 of them.
yeah, and after the second one, they kind of became very like
There's that many.
yeah, they kept going even though no one wanted them to do it. The third one's okay, but after that, it's just not worth watching in my opinion.
What about Furby or
Gremlins.
Gremlins?
Yeah.
I was actually gonna ask that because yeah,
Is that a Christmas movie? Someone told me that was a Christmas movie.
no, it has. Doesn't it have like
I've never
Christmas
seen it.
in the
I
movie?
don't watch
But
scary movies. I've never seen it.
It's the lamest
I
shit
wouldn't
ever.
say it classified as a Christmas movie. No.
What about Die Hard? Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
We've already discussed
Have we?
this, and
Well,
no,
we
it's
did.
not.
It's
What? No?
not. No.
We didn't discuss this?
No, we
I think
did.
I think your brother was it when your brother was here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Since I'm not counting Terminator, you guys can count Terminator if you want, but that's a machine.
Okay.
It's not a monster. This doesn't count either, but have you ever seen the movie Maximum Overdrive?
With
I don't know who's in it.
yeah, that's the truck, right?
Yeah, the machines come to
Yeah.
life, and it's awesome. Truck and
So you're counting that, but not.
no, I'm
Terminator?
not counting it,
Oh.
but I just wanted to mention it because anytime I get a chance to mention Maximum Overdrive, I feel like I should.
I remember we used to have a VHS of that, and the cover always looked super cool.
The pop machine comes alive, or the soda machine, or the cola machine, wherever you live. But, and it starts throwing cans, hits the guy and kills him.
Kills them.
Well, yeah, it hits him with like 20 cans in a row. It's coming out like a
Golly.
pitching machine. Yeah,
God, man.
it's cool.
Have
I've
you
never
s-
seen it.
Have you seen what is the Blob? You said that earlier.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
seen that? Is that
Long time ago.
did they make a remake of that, or was it?
I don't think
just,
so.
No, they made a
Really?
remake of The Thing.
Oh yeah.
What you might be thinking of.
Yeah.
That's also I would classify as a
Yeah, for
monster
sure,
movie.
for sure. That's like quintessential.
Oh yeah. But that's also The Thing is also an alien.
Really?
Yeah, because it comes from a spaceship.
What is the
But I would still classify it as a monster.
the creature from the Black Lagoon?
That's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what is it?
I think it's just kind of almost like a mummy almost. Because
I have no idea.
Doesn't Scooby-Doo do something like
Yep.
the creature of the Black Lagoon?
Yep.
That's
I'm
what
sure.
I thought you chumps would know about it. But
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo's very involved in. What does Scooby-Doo chase? Monsters. There's
mummies.
But it's never-
mummies,
but it's
werewolves,
never a monster.
vampire. What? Yeah, but they're
it's a
dressed
person
up as a
dressed
monster. Exactly. There it is.
You
You
just
just
said they're
said
dressed up as a
You
monster.
just said it.
It's not. No.
All right.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say any like Scooby-Doo movie is on the list.
I like Scooby-Doo.
Yep.
I like a pup named Scooby.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What about Alf?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
he's
an
an
alien.
alien.
Yeah.
Nah.
So E.T. doesn't count either.
No.
No. But here's one that's, I guess, technically an alien. So you have watched the first 3 Star Wars, the original trilogy.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called, but the monster in Jabba's palace that's under the floor.
I mean, those are all technically aliens, right? But I'll allow it. Those are monsters.
Yeah, anything. I would classify monsters with anything with subhuman intellect.
Jeez.
But then you have King Kong.
Can he work a computer?
Oh. But he can
I
love.
get what you're saying.
Yeah, like
So like Harry and the Hendersons.
yeah. See, like
He's a monster, right? He's a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Any Sasquatches, that's a monster.
Do you believe in Sasquatch?
No.
You don't?
That's the one thing I don't believe in.
Do you?
We would have seen it.
That's not
see,
true.
I see his point. Like,
How would we have seen? Do you?
Because
You don't
the Earth
understand?
is so big, and we have satellites and
You have satellites.
Cameras.
A satellite's not going to waste its resource to zoom in the middle of a Montana forest to look for fucking Sasquatch. You see those close-up images.
okay, but nowadays, everyone has a cell phone.
Yeah.
Everyone has those GoPros shit.
Deer
Everyone
cameras.
hikes in those
There's-
mountains and shit.
I think
Somebody
you
would have had a
should-
clear picture by
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But I'm not saying
Or
it's
we
not a
would have seen
possibility.
We would have seen a dead one.
Yeah.
You guys are assuming you're not comprehending the vastness of the wilderness. There's
I think you're overestimating the vastness.
I'm not. There's like when you look at a map, it's all distorted. You don't understand.
So where does Sasquatch live?
In the wilderness,
Where?
though. I don't know that. If I knew, he'd not be.
Because
See, I'm not saying it's not a possibility. I'm not outright saying it's not because I like to
let's say
believe.
there's a small, like obviously if there's only one Sasquatch, that doesn't work. Let's say there's
there have to be a lot.
50 Sasquatch.
Yeah, there have to be at least.
50 people can hide in the woods for their lives.
No,
No.
they
Yeah.
can't.
I'm
Yeah, they
maybe
can.
wrong, but there was a study showed
Not in the United
to
States.
keep a population to survive over time, it'd have to be at least 500 for genetic diversity.
Well, no one's saying they're genetically diverse, but
But they're smart enough to stay away from people.
why
though?
wouldn't you? Why haven't you seen a dead Sasquatch before?
They could eat them.
They could eat them, or they.
But that means there
they
have to
could
be enough Sasquatch that every time one dies, they bring it back,
Or
and none have ever
Or-
went out by themselves and died.
that I don't have an argument with that. But look at elephants. Elephants go to a burial ground when they know when they're about to die.
Sure. Yeah.
So maybe they have an instinct like that where they go to.
But there's
a certain,
also accidental death.
I understand that. I don't have an argument for that. I'm just saying naturally maybe that's the case. But you don't. There's so
See,
much undiscovered.
I'm in between you. Like
forest.
Corey is saying no, he doesn't believe. Alex saying yes, he does believe.
Look at Canada. I'm not even the United States with the vastness.
Well,
Look
that's what I'm
at
saying.
Canada.
It can't be in the United States. There's no way. Maybe
Yeah.
out west somewhere. but-
Russia.
Yeah, I'm talking maybe like Siberia, like
But then
maybe.
But you do
It-
know.
it
fun
doesn't
fact:
help-
Orville, Ohio, is like number 3 in the country for Bigfoot sightings.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And he's not in Orville. He's not
He could
in
be.
Southeast Ohio, where I'm from. There's a big Bigfoot thing, and he's not there. It's insane.
You don't know.
I do know.
Do you believe in the Loch Ness monster?
No,
No.
for that same reason.
That Loch is deep.
It's trash.
Yeah, but I go back. Like you guys said, there'd have to be like at least 50 to sustain it over time.
Unless they live for a long period of time.
But if you classify it as one of the prehistoric things native to that area, none of them match.
I mean, if they have like a 500-year lifespan, you'd only need like 3 to keep the legend going.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't help that people have faked it over the years.
Nothing's real anymore. I watch any video I watch online. I'm just like,
See, it is a possibility. Like I go back to Bigfoot. It is a possibility because we don't know that much about the ocean. Like we're still discovering new shit. So like he said, that could be like a burial ground that they return to die, and they can't like sweep the loch because it's so deep. They can't drain it. They can't really search it. So
if you say so.
I'm not saying yes, and I'm not saying no. There's a possibility, but
I'm saying no.
What's the coincidence of Bigfoot stories originating from Native Americans and Yeti or abominable snowmen stories that are talking about similar creatures across on the other side of the earth The stories are the same. There's something. There's no way
The
those
mind
two
sees what
cultures.
it wants to.
Yeah, because you have dragons in almost every culture across the world, and we've never seen a dragon, and that's something you would notice.
That's true. So they think we never had dragons.
Dude, I wish there was dragons.
I bet there was.
Cool.
I believe this is what
You
I
wouldn't
believe.
let them be though.
Dragons were misclassified as like
So,
Dinosaurs?
because we really don't know what dinosaurs actually look like. Nowadays we believe that they had feathers and wings.
Mm-hmm.
What if the first people thought a dinosaur skeleton was a dragon skeleton because it had a wing, the wings.
Right.
So
you're saying like a pterodactyl?
yeah, well even like raptors had feathers and wings. They didn't have like the short little stubby arms. Like when you see a fossil in the museum, that's just their best guess at how it went together. So, because there's hardly any full skeletal remains ever retrieved for dinosaurs.
Well, I've seen some.
Well, most of the times they add in.
The Museum of Natural History. And
Yeah, they'll add in
do that shit. Yeah.
different skeletons from different
Mm-hmm.
dig sites. So
from different what?
dig sites.
Oh.
Like it's not just one. They might find a head here, and then like a year later they might find like a pelvic bone or something, and put it in the same display. So
Why'd you pick the pelvic? What about monsters you don't see, like on what's the one fucking
Bird Box.
Bird Box? Is that a monster?
yeah,
Or is
Yeah.
that an entity?
I'll call it a monster. They think they call it the monster in the movie. Maybe. I don't know.
I would say it's still a monster because it hunts humans. It's
So much fun.
unknown kind of. So I'd say it's
Quiet
Did you like
Place?
that movie? I've never seen Quiet Place.
that Quiet Place was very well directed and shot.
I thought that was the end of the sentence.
Quiet Place is very well. Moving on. No, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was very good.
I like Bird Box too. Though.
I did like Bird Box as well.
I like that idea of like, because what is it? It's like they see their worst fear, so they feel the need to kill themselves.
I believe it's along that line, yeah. Where it's like it's something they can't even imagine. So
So
Their
they're like
only
so
way out,
scared
yeah.
they kill. Okay, because it's almost like the same plot of The Happening,
yeah,
but that's like a virus that makes you not want to kill yourself, but you lose your self-preservation instinct.
yeah.
Do you hear my stomach rumbling right now?
Bro,
God,
eat a cupcake.
golly.
My man's hungry.
Get some water.
That's gonna help. You need like a
When we moved our
cheeseburger.
when we record big, and I'm all thrown off, had yard work to do. Little Shop of Horrors.
with the plants.
Yeah, are those
Yeah.
monsters?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Jury says yes.
Little Monsters.
Yes.
I know Shaman's passionate about that.
Yes.
film.
It's a great movie. Obviously, they're monsters because they say they're monsters, and it's in the fucking title. So,
The Blob. We already said Wolfman.
Hellboy, the movie, those creatures in there. Have you seen Hellboy?
I know. Yeah.
Those creatures. Would you say those are monsters?
Are they demons?
No, they're monsters. Like they're not.
Spawn. Have you ever seen?
Yeah.
Or those? It's the same thing.
Yeah. Those, well,
So
no, because Hellboy fights like, ancient creatures, mystic creatures almost.
Here's one. The flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz. Those are monsters.
Yeah.
if King Kong is a monster,
Yeah.
those are monsters.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good pool.
Like that.
I feel like there's more like friendly monsters that we're not thinking of, like Monsters Inc. They're
Yeah.
monsters.
Now, here's one that's up for debate. The creatures in the mist.
Yeah.
Because they're not aliens because they come from another dimension.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That movie, is that the one where they're
The
in the
ending,
car at the
yep,
end?
yep.
Oy,
Have you ever seen The Mist?
No.
that's
Oh,
a good one.
yeah, it is. It's worst ending. One of the worst.
That
endings.
the ending makes you want to.
Just give that guy a
punch
bullet.
someone.
Yeah.
It's bad.
The Shape of Water, which I've never seen. But
I've seen that. Some of that.
That's a monster.
Yeah, he's like a creature from the Black Lagoon type
Doesn't he
thing.
like?
I think it's along those lines. I think. Like yeah.
Well, and that same thing. Have you ever seen Splice?
Yes.
Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
He has sex with that.
Yeah, it's a little.
It's like a cat woman. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Named
exactly.
Dren. I've seen it one or two times, and I like specifically remember. Like I saw it once, and I said it was crazy, and then like my sister bought it for me for Christmas or something, and then like I watched it again. I don't think I've watched it since, but it's fucked up.
Yeah. It's a little rough to take. So.
Yeah, because he has like a woman, and it like manipulates him. It's crazy.
Like, does she look like a human at the time?
Not. She's like part human, but like not.
Does she have a
She
tail?
makes a weird noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's messed up.
Okay. Anywho.
Now, this is one that I don't think would be classified as one. The Incredible Hulk.
He's.
No.
I don't want to say yes.
Okay, see, I want to say yes, but it comes up on a lot of searches.
I think it's a superpower.
Is it? Like, he can't control it for the most part.
If he's a monster, then
Spider-Man's
yeah,
monster.
like all that.
Yeah, but Spider-Man can control it. Bruce Banner can't control the Hulk.
That doesn't matter. It's still an affliction. Like
So then our X-Men monsters?
that's what I'm saying. If you're counting,
They can usually control it.
then you're counting all the X-Men. But they're not subhuman, like you said.
Well,
He did say they were subhuman.
the Incredible Hulk does have subhuman
Bruce
intelligence.
Banner's not though.
Yeah, but he's not in control when he's the Hulk. For up until the certain aspects when he trains it. But he's
No.
Okay. See, I still wouldn't say it, but I'm just bringing it up because it does come up on a lot of searches. Now, would you classify it as the Kraken from Clash of the Titans as a monster?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a Kraken is a monster.
I think a Kraken's a real thing.
So do I.
That's more realistic than
Loch Ness.
the Loch Ness monster.
For sure.
Yeah, because something like that would have to
The ocean?
live
Mhm.
deep.
Yeah, I'll believe that shit.
Yeah.
Something that big can probably live for like 1,000 years too.
Yeah.
Bro, the
Hibernate.
ocean- Yeah, you already know how I feel about the ocean. We are not supposed to be out there.
Yeah.
There's a reason we don't breathe underwater. We're not supposed to be out there. We would get fucked up. We are just as defenseless in the water against a water animal as a water animal on land against us.
Yeah. I think we have a little on
Bro,
our
if you're out in the middle of the ocean, you think you could fight back against a shark?
We punch it
I
in
can
its
punch
nose.
it. A shark's not gonna
In the
punch me
middle
if
of
it's
the
sitting on
ocean?
the ground.
In the middle
it can
of
still
the
bite
ocean.
you anytime.
I'm not talking like where you can touch on the beach, like right there. I'm talking like you're in the middle of the ocean, bro. Like you're out there.
People have
Swimming.
survived.
What about the USS Indianapolis?
You won't survive
That's
if you've been out there for more than 15 minutes.
That's not true.
Somebody
Indianapolis. It was a I think like a destroyer in World War
Did they
II.
fight them off, or did the sharks just eat enough people that?
They sunk because I think a submarine got them, and they were in there for like 4 or 5 days. I think maybe even longer.
And a lot of them got ate by sharks.
And no one knew where they were at because they were carrying a nuclear bomb, so they weren't on anything. Nick Cage made a movie about it.
Yes, that's the only reason why I know that.
But that's why you're supposed to, if you're a sailor, when you get your sailor tattoos, you're supposed to get black crosses on the bottom of your feet, on the soles of your feet. So when you're treading water, the sharks will look up and they'll see the crosses and they won't eat you. That's the myth. Yep.
Jaws.
Nah,
No.
it's a normal shark.
He's
Isn't
not
he?
a normal. He's a big shark.
Yeah. Big shark.
Isn't that what a kraken is, though? Just a
No.
big octopus?
I mean,
No, you're
he's
thinking
like,
of Meg. Kraken is like the octopus, mythical.
That's what I'm
like a giant squid.
It's a giant
times 10.
octopus.
Yeah, but the
I think
Kraken
it's
is
more of a
not like
squid.
realistic.
Okay.
Well, there's a difference between Jaws and a great white versus a megalodon. Great difference.
I think Jaws is just a large great white, which I
Yeah.
think regular great whites can get to that size.
Yeah. I think
Maybe a little smarter for cinematic effect than a normal
because
great white.
a great white probably wouldn't attack just a full-on boat.
Right.
So.
You ever been to Universal Studios?
No.
They had the Jaws ride. So you're in this boat, you're going along this like course thing, and every once in a while it'll fucking shoot up at you like it's trying to bite you. Jaws.
My wife wants to go to Disney real bad.
I'm scared to go to Disney for one reason, and it's the fact that I haven't been there for so long that everything's changed, which I understand why it would change. You keep up to date, but the memories I'm afraid aren't going to match.
Oh, they're definitely not.
That's what I don't know if I'm going to like or not. You know?
Yeah.
I've never been to Disney, so.
All the stuff you thought was magical, you're gonna see the behind it, and you're gonna be like, oh, it's obvious. It does.
Right. Right.
It's stupid.
Like the last memory I have of Disney World is like the memory of a 6-year-old. So, you know?
Yeah.
It sounded kind of depressing.
Well, let's see. Circle of life, I suppose.
You can count. There's a whole bunch of monsters from all those Disney movies. You know, like is Ursula from Little Mermaid or Mermaid
Yeah, but I was
Monsters?
talking non-animated. I mean, if you're going animated, dude, that shit'll go.
Well, there's mermaids in other movies. Is a mermaid a monster?
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say so.
they're smart though. They could probably use a computer.
Yeah, but they're not. They're not. I don't believe they're real, but.
What about a siren?
See, that's what I'm leaning more towards. The sirens definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because they kill and eat.
Yeah,
people.
but that doesn't mean they're subhuman. In intellect.
They're not human at all.
Okay.
But mermaids, like he said, they're intelligent. That's a tough one, but I would still. No, I'm gonna change my answer. No, because they don't really attack humans. They hunt like the
Mermaids?
What's the Disney show when he's a merman?
The movie.
18 or it's like year 14.
Year 13.
13.
Yeah.
He turns into a merman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird.
It's funny.
You ever see Luck of the Irish?
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. All the
Now, are leprechauns monsters?
no.
Well, in the Leprechaun, he's a
Yeah.
monster.
Well, that's more how they're depicted in like folklore and shit.
Scary.
Yeah. They'll like trick you and you know.
What does that mean? Kill you?
Yeah, like
Or bang you?
I know.
no, like
Simon acts like he's on camera.
ah,
It's like, you know.
You know.
give it
they're
all
mischievous. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a leprechaun come into your element?
Oh yeah, I was in your fucking class, bro.
Yeah, dude. I remember it was in kindergarten. It was on St. Patty's Day. We went to school on St. Patty's Day, and the room was all like messed up, and there was like green shit everywhere, and like gold coins.
Yeah,
it was like
dust and
a leprechaun came in here overnight, and we were all like, "Holy shit!"
yeah. In my one class, we built a trap for it,
Yeah.
and we went to like lunch or something. Came back and it was destroyed, and we missed out, but we caught some gold, stuff like that. Yeah.
Y'all, did you believe it?
Fuck
yeah!
I was like,
I feel
how are we
like I
gonna
was
get this son of a
skeptical.
bitch?
I feel like I was always skeptical. Like, this.
I was like, next year's our year. We got it this time.
We learned.
Alex was 13, like going up to his teacher, like, what? How are we gonna catch him?
Damn, that brought back some memories, bro.
Man,
There's this
wow.
like little pipe thing in our room, and he said that's where he came in at. And I was like, we gotta block it off, make a choke point.
All right, well, sure we're forgetting monsters. So, oh, Space Jam, Monstars.
But they're aliens.
They're animated too, so that doesn't count.
Just take back that last
We'll
comment.
cut that shit out. On to the next.
On to the next. The countdown. What movie was it?
Wally?
Wall-E.
Wall-E.
Love it.
Really?
I love that movie. Everything about it. The animation.
It's
music.
just a good feel-good movie, man.
Well, it's
Is
kind
it?
of depressing at the same time.
Yeah. I guess the ends will feel good.
Well, it starts to get better.
Yeah. Oh, how are you depressed? Like,
Because humanity fucking sucks and they
Sure.
can't even walk. They're just blobs that
yeah,
roll
well,
around.
fuck the
Earth is
human
dead.
race, man. It's all about the robots, man.
Are you a robot? If you were a
You're
robot,
a robot,
would you tell
so-
us?
No.
He's a robot sympathizer.
Remember that one.
We'll
When the
remember,
uprising
that
starts.
shit when the uprising starts. Shit.
Shit would be in one of the town hall meetings. I won't let that happen. I'll narc you out. I think that's the way the Earth is heading towards.
Oh, yeah. Like, we're not learning from the movies we made about the same fucking subject.
Yeah.
Like,
But don't get me wrong, like, I've thought about the possibility of getting a hover round because you can go everywhere in a hover round.
Yeah, those people suck. They're just face down in tablets.
Just going.
Yeah.
I'm scared to do one of those scooters that are around all the cities now.
Oh, really?
Dude, I'd fall. I'd be like crossing the street and hit
Eat
a
it.
rock and just fucking eat shit.
Look. It's too cold now to do it. Okay.
I don't have a good center of gravity, so it's hard to when I'm off the ground. Like that's why I don't ride bike. Well, there's a couple of reasons, but you know. Anyways, back to Wally.
Never mind. Shane got so offended when I asked him if he rode a bike one time. Anyway, go ahead.
Shaman, when's the last time you rode a bike?
probably, like, when I was, like, 9.
Dude, I had my bike stolen like 3 times when I was young.
You probably left it out on the sidewalk like an ass.
They just kept stealing it.
Yeah.
I don't even know who it was.
Take it inside. Damn.
I'd walk outside and it's the same old shit.
Got it again.
Damn, I kept it in a shed, but it wasn't locked. Yeah.
You never saw anybody riding it?
Mm.
I feel like you'd have been the kid that would have saw somebody riding your bike and not even say shit.
Like, I thought it was... yeah, for sure. I thought someone stealing your bike that many times was just normal. I was like, alright, fuck. You know?
Oh, let me go tell Mom.
Yeah. It sucked.
That's wild. I don't know how we got here from Wally, but no,
Let's get back to Wally.
he's a trash pickup robot, right?
Yeah. He makes cubes to, clear some space,
Mm-hmm.
build up. But, to be honest, I think that's exactly where, like, the human race is going to. Because if you think about 70 years ago, the heaviest person on Earth was, like, 250.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. No, the Guinness Book of World Records, like, in 1940, that had the heaviest dude at, like, 250.
There's no way, dude. They were like pharaohs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like a monk.
someone who's like just eating. I hope you guys can hear how vigorous this Shaman is typing away on the keyboard.
What did he say where he found that
Oh,
stuff?
shit. I don't even remember. Some like generalknowledge.com. Some shit. I gotta listen back and I can't remember.
I'm waiting for this answer.
Right.
I put heaviest guy, and it's giving me the tallest guy.
Who is that? Was it that guy? What's his name?
No, I put a specific date.
Yeah, man.
Yao Ming's tall as shit.
Oh, yeah. Surprisingly nimble. Alright, what do you rate Wall-E? We won't get too much into the plot. If you haven't
If you haven't seen
seen it, it comes across as a kid's movie, but there are
There's
deeper underlying
Yeah.
messages about the fate of humanity and the way we treat the earth and ourselves. It's
I'll say 8-2.
I was gonna say 8 too.
We didn't do
Swear.
the writing down thing.
We didn't do the writing
Fuck.
down thing. This is like 10 weeks straight.
7-9.
I like it.
See, and I feel like you based the 7-9 off our 8 too. So we really got to start writing this shit down. I apologize for the unprofessional.
You'd think by like
nature of our
episode
show.
40 we'd be better at it, but
Yeah.
here we are. On to the next.
Boom.
Boom.
What did you watch?
I watched a couple things. Let me tell you what I watched.
Okay.
Number 1, new movie, just came out a couple weeks ago. The French Dispatch.
Never even heard of
It's
it.
a new Wes Anderson flick. Big fan of Wes Anderson. One of my favorite directors. He did The Grand Budapest Hotel, Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. And so this is basically, it has the a lot of the same cast that are in a lot of his movies. Owen Wilson, Bill Murray, a whole bunch of other people. That I should know their names, but I don't, you know. It's about a magazine, like a monthly magazine, newspaper kind of thing, and it has 4 different stories inside of one main story. And the first story is like about the guy who does travel, and it's about a culinary guy, a person who's writing a story about a revolution, and a person who's writing a story about art in a prison. And it's just quirky and it's fun. But you have to be into his kind of movies because it's definitely a different kind of experience.
Yeah, there's not a lot of excitement.
There isn't.
Yeah.
It's just the quirkiness, and
Like Grand Budapest Hotel.
you've seen that, right?
Yeah.
It's just dialogue heavy.
Yeah.
But the dialogue is very, very, very good. It's just heavy in that aspect. You're not going to... And the visuals are very nice, too. Everything's, like, very symmetric and beautifully shot. But there's not a lot of well, there isn't any action hardly.
Right.
You know, it's just about the story. And then I watched a couple nights ago for the first time, or I watched it yesterday, Drive, with Ryan Reynolds. Where he's like he's a stunt car driver, and as like he moonlights as a getaway driver for people. So he's like, I'll be there at 8 o'clock. You have 5 minutes, and I'll get you out. And if I don't, then I'm in it with you, like jail and stuff. And so people will hire him, like if they're robbing somewhere, they'll hire him to go. And he starts like getting vibey with his neighbor. She has a husband that comes home from jail. He gets in trouble. He helps him. Ryan Gosling. Did I say Ryan Reynolds? It's Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I
Ryan
thought.
Gosling.
I was like,
I was confused.
I'm sorry. He helps the neighbor, but then shit goes south, and it's like a revenge story, kind of like a John Wick, not actiony, like he's not like fucking beating people up and stuff, but like that
He has a
revenge
motive.
story. Yeah, and he works his way up, like you fight like the normal guys, then like a lieutenant, and then get to the big boss. And Bryan Cranston's in it. He has a really good role. There's hardly any dialogue from Ryan Gosling in the movie. It's really cool. The soundtrack's really good, but I didn't. The movie was a little dry itself, so I didn't love it. It was alright.
what would you rate it?
7-1 because of the soundtrack and the like the visuals,
Okay.
but the dialogue was
Subpar.
yeah.
I honestly didn't really watch a whole lot, to be honest. I watched some newer Family Guy episodes, newer Bob's Burgers episodes. I was into a lot of those. And then I got into watching some YouTube videos. I wish I could remember the guy's name. He does... It's so stupid what I end up watching, but... A guy doing concrete work.
Okay.
And like doing big projects and lining it up. And I watched a few of those.
Like laying a driveway and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Super interesting.
I don't even see how you go about
Oh,
getting
that's
into that.
Shit that pops up. I ended up watching it for like half an hour. Like, I didn't watch it for a long time, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch any movies or anything, and I don't want
Do you ever watch those videos of the guys in the jungle?
Oh, yeah.
making, like a pool and shit?
Like a
Yeah, but
jacuzzi,
a
and
lot
they
of
make the
those
fire underneath.
Are they fake?
to. Yeah,
Are they?
I think, and then they just leave it, and then there's like a big pit and animals drowning in it and stuff, and like
Is it really in the jungle?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know, but that may.
I know. One or two of them are like how more than one person's doing it nowadays. Oh, it's in in the jungle, but the guy who originally started doing it was real because he won a YouTube award for it.
Mm.
So it has to be real.
Yeah, I did see the video of him accepting the award. So
I don't appreciate that sarcasm.
okay, what
It's
I
going
watched.
pretty thick.
What I watched this week is the new Jungle Cruise movie.
I want to see that.
You guys were talking about that.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus now for free.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It was alright.
It's The Rock and
What's her name?
Yep.
Yeah, that girl.
Did you? She's in that one movie. Ooh.
This is riveting.
Hold on.
What'd you think of the movie? Say it. Talk.
Okay, so the movie was alright. The storytelling's okay. Nothing great about it. It's not one of Disney's standout movies lately. It's alright. I mean, it's got a good concept.
Would you say Disney is going downhill?
They're relying too much on their Marvel franchise, in my opinion. They need more new content. So,
I'm just trying to get you blacklisted by Disney.
Get us blacklisted. I also watched.
Emily Blunt is the actress.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's John Krasinski's wife,
Yep.
isn't it?
She has a nice British accent.
That's not what I thought you were gonna just say right there.
What did you think he was gonna say?
So what did you watch?
Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a Christmas movie,
And there's
right?
a Trump appearance in it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's absolutely Christmas.
Yep.
I would almost say I like that one more than number one. I think I at least
parents-
have seen it.
The McAllisters need to be contacted by Children's Services.
Yes. Twice now, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, having the money to raise a kid doesn't make you fit to be a parent.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
I don't know the
The-
timeline.
It's super irresponsible.
What?
And the airline would have been sued.
It probably came out before Home Alone, but Problem what's
Yeah.
Problem Child, yeah.
what's
Dennis the
Macaulay-
Menace or
No,
No, not with Dennis.
No.
Oh, you're talking about the other, where he's,
it's something like where he's bad.
yeah, the other
What is
The
that?
other son or something.
Maybe.
It
What
was
if?
around the same time.
What if
The
he was
Good
taking?
Son?
The good
Yeah.
son, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. I think it has Elijah, the guy from Lord of the Rings.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood, I think. I don't know. But anyways,
Yep, the good son.
what if he got taken from the McAllisters, sent to that, and that's why he acts that way? I don't think that makes any sense. but
I don't know. What?
I don't know.
He should have been taken from the
That's a crazy movie.
Yeah.
bad parents.
I haven't seen that in
And then my wife's been watching the,
20 years.
I've been catching parts of the Tiger King season 2. But it's just infuriating.
Why?
I never watched season
Just
1.
the whole thing. It's just I can't get into it. Some people were into that.
Some people are into a lot of things.
Yeah.
We'll talk fetishes next week. On the, that's all I got. If you guys have any
I got nothing.
parting messages.
All right. Here's a complaint I got. I'm in a lot of parking lots for work. Okay. What I hate is when someone. What?
No, your truck stop hooker.
I'm a lot lizard. When someone, let's say you're in a parking lot, it's against like a strip mall or whatever they're called, okay, and there's parking spots in front of the thing, horizontally. Let's say you park vertically behind spots when there's an open spot because you're dropping something off. That's what I hate. When people park incorrectly in a parking lot, it fills me with rage.
Yes, I agree with you on that. 100%.
Like, you could have driven 6 feet in front of you and parked in a designated parking spot.
Yeah.
But no, you decide to turn your hazards on and fucking sit there like an asshole.
Yeah. Now, if you're just dropping somebody off
Nope!
and they're getting out of the car quickly, now if
Okay,
you're
but you
taking
better pull off before that door closes.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
Like how my mom would drop us off at the mall. Like we hopped out, she left. bam,
Right.
done with.
Yeah, if you're gonna leave the car, that's a separate.
No.
Yeah.
If you're checking your mailbox or something in like an apartment parking
Oh, yeah.
lot, fuck you.
Yeah, I hate when people do
Really?
that shit.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Wow. I was gonna say people who leave their car running and stuff at gas stations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It makes me want to steal a car to teach them a lesson.
Yeah. Just drive it like 2 blocks down the road.
Yeah, I don't want the car. I'm just saying.
It's the
like,
principle of the
who do you
matter.
think you
Go
are?
as
dude?
far as the
This is
car will let
America.
you. Just
People
drive as
jacking
far as the
cars
car
up.
will let you, because they probably have the key with them, and then you have to be within a certain distance. Just drive as far
Maybe,
as
man. I'm not convinced those people have a key with them.
A
Some
lot
the
of people
I-
with the keyless entry, they just leave their key in the car,
Yeah.
and then so they don't have to worry about it. That's
well, yeah. Then
obviously
they deserve to
Yeah.
get their shit stolen. Like you that stupid.
What is the people you see on Facebook like, oh, someone broke into my car last night? Well, was it unlocked? Was your purse sitting on the
Yeah.
passenger
Right.
seat? Of course it's gonna get fucking broken into,
They
you
didn't,
dummy.
they didn't break in. They opened the door.
Yeah.
Like,
All right. Well, damn.
All right.
Catch
That'll do it.
you next week. Be safe.
Bye.